Hello, everyone. I'm Lopi Clint. Welcome to Inner Peace Time. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. So, hello again, everyone. Hello, Eric. Hello, May and Krista. Hello, Mom and Dad. Hi, Joyce, Taylor, Kai C, Greg, Wendy, and John. Thanks for joining here on Zoom. Also, hello, Julie, Terry, and Hakuzo on YouTube, and everyone watching on Facebook and Twitch. Today, my eyes will be a little fuzzy. I just had an eye exam, and I can't read text very well today, but it's getting better. Don't worry, nothing's wrong. It's just I had to check my retinas, so they have to give you this eye drops that dilate your eyes. So currently, I'm unable to see clearly, so I had to focus in and look kind of silly today. Hello, Beverly. I think that's Beverly. So if I do say the wrong name, I'm sorry. I'll do what I can. But anyways, I hope everyone's been having a wonderful weekend so far. As it's always wonderful to get to come together and meditate, find some peace together. So as you guys can see, I'm in our meditation hall today, and it's freezing outside, as it kind of normally is here in Canada. But uh, so no one's in the room with me quite yet, but it's okay. You know, little by little, as it warms up, we'll probably have more people coming in. But until then, at least we're all here online together. And as always, I hope you're all practicing regularly. Meditation is a practice. A little bit a day goes a long way. And you don't have to worry about how you sit, how you look. Be comfortable, okay? It's relaxation and awareness. Okay, so first, relax. Be comfortable. That's what's important. When you're comfortable, you'll naturally sit still and be at ease. But if you're trying to sit still, you're going to be tense, uncomfortable. So don't do that, okay? Be comfortable first. And anytime throughout the entire session, if you need to adjust, feel free to make adjustments. You don't have to be a statue, all right? And the next step is consciousness or focus, but it's very light and gentle. What we do is visualize or imagine one simple thing, your meditation object or image. It's a way to help your mind focus, but not focus so intently that it's forceful and painful. It's actually light and gentle. So as we practice, remember, light and gentle. Relax your body, relax your mind. And if you have any questions or wonders, feel free to type in the chat or into the comments, as if I can't read it right now, at least I'll go back and read and reply later. And of course, we'll have time to chat afterward. So, oh, hello, Ivy. My eyes are slowly getting better. So, if everyone's ready, let's begin our meditation. So, let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Taking a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Breathing is a very natural and easy way to relax. So feel free to do a few more deep breaths if you like. And once you feel comfortable, you can come back to natural, regular breathing. As remember, the first step is relaxation, to allow ourselves to be comfortable, at ease, not forceful or pushing. Allow yourself to adjust if you need to. This is one piece of advice that I find as something very, very important. It's okay to reset and restart. I dare say it's the best advice I was ever given about meditation. And I actually heard it since I first started, but I had a misunderstanding of how to use it. When I learned from the monks, they said it's okay to reset and restart when your mind begins to wander. My misunderstanding was that you can only do it once. That's not true at all. So in my younger years, when my mind started to wander, I would reset. Resetting is using your mantra or your meditation object to bring yourself back to your focus. It's really a gentle wandering mind. But sometimes it doesn't want to come back yet. That's where we do a restart. Quite literally, restarting your meditation. An easy way to do that is to open your eyes for a little while. Look around if you'd like to help yourself let go of whatever was on your mind at the moment. And then, once you're ready, gently close your eyes and continue. And even this, the restarting, I also misinterpreted, thinking that after you open your eyes, you need to quickly close your eyes again. You don't have to do that. Take your time. A restart can be a couple minutes if you need it. It's also why I love having a video background. Just something nice to look at, to help us release, relax, and then gently close our eyes when we're ready. Resetting and restarting can be done as many times as you'd like. It finally clicked more when I had the opportunity to meditate with high-level meditators. It was about 8 years ago. They were giving us this advice again, to reset and restart. And he said if you feel like you need to have a certain number, or how many you're allowed to have in a meditation session, he said go ahead and take 5,000. You're allowed to have 5,000 resets and restarts. And if for some reason that's not enough, go ahead and have 10,000 or 100,000. Resetting and restarting are tools to help us get back to our calm, get back to our center. Resetting often doesn't necessarily mean you're bad at meditation. And not resetting at all doesn't necessarily mean you're good at it either. We use them as tools, a way to help us get back on track. For example, a lot of masters actually reset quite often. they feel the slightest bit of imbalance and they make the adjustment to come back. For most of us, we might already be wandering before we finally realize our balance is off. And that's okay. We're practicing. You don't have to be perfect. Just take your time. Relax your body. Relax your mind. So let yourself stay with that one thing, floating at your center. That one thing can be anything. Whatever feels easy and comfortable to you. And that's what really matters. It's easy and comfortable. You don't have to find something that's supposed to be the correct object or image. In the beginning, it really can be anything. And as our mind becomes more calm, our object may change to something more suitable because it will feel more right for you. Sometimes it seems like it changes randomly, and that's okay. As long as you still feel okay, then great, it's fine. Our job is to observe, not to create, not try to make something happen. Relax your body, relax your mind, and little by little, everything will fall into place the way it's supposed to. All we have to do is take our time, be patient. While it's easy to say be patient, we have to change from feeling like you're waiting to enjoying the experience. If you feel like you're waiting, it's pretty much anticipation. It's expectation. You're not enjoying or allowing yourself to experience. Instead, be in the moment. You can notice how you're feeling. Make adjustments to discomfort. And allow yourself to seemingly float by, almost as if you're weightless. Nothing holding you down, nothing bothering you. Just this opportunity to relax. Our mini vacation. And just give yourself time. You don't have to be perfect. Just like I say at the end, our meditation experiences, you'll either have a good session or an almost good session. There are no bad sessions. It's just either doing great or almost doing great. But either way, they are both beneficial. They help us move forward. Whether we learn what we should keep doing or what we shouldn't keep doing. This is why we practice. You'll also notice each time you practice can feel a little bit different. Also, depending on what you carry into your meditation. And what I mean is, what's been going on in your life? Whatever's been happening can be the thing that you start to bring into your meditation. Those thoughts, those wonders, those feelings. And as we meditate, we slowly learn how to let go of them, or really how to not hold on so tightly. To be able to experience, not to judge, and eventually allowing us to let go, be at ease, and enjoy. So every session, it's always a wonderful learning opportunity. As our Master Nun would say, she loves to meditate because she learns more about herself. And because she's learned so much about herself, is why she understands other people. So let us take this time, relax your body, relax your mind. Mo. O. Rahang. Son. Mo. Arahant. Son. Mo. Arahant. Now, let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Remember, take your time. Relax your body. Relax your mind. When we reset and restart, as often as you need to, and even feel free to take some time between. You don't need to rush to come back. Remember that meditation goes at your pace, and sometimes being too diligent in trying to force yourself to practice might not be the best way to progress. In fact, I guarantee it's not. Making time to practice is a good thing, but during the practice, don't force, don't push. All the effort is on making time, but during the practice, everything should be as light as can be. Relax your body, relax your mind. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean, and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. Then let this light shine out from you, filling the room. And let this light spread far and wide, filling the city, filling the state or province, filling the country and the surrounding country, until filling the entire world, and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sapphe Buddha Parapata Pacceka Nanchayang Palang Arahanta Nanchate Jenarakam Bantami Sapaso Sappaputtanupavena Sappathammanupavena Sappasanghanupavena Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly welcome back. How is everyone feeling? As always, take a moment to notice how you feel right now. Notice did you have a good session or an almost good session? Either way, it's great that we get to practice together. Because as we practice, this is how we continue to see how we're doing, how we'll continue to keep moving forward. So I hope you all keep up your practice. And to help us further our practice, I have some words of wisdom from my master. For today, it's about things we shouldn't do in our practice. So, no expecting, no rushing, no staring, no fixating. So you've heard me say the first one a lot. No expectation, right? Because that expectation really holds us back. Because we feel like, oh, it's supposed to be this, supposed to be that, instead of allowing ourselves to experience. It really does hold you back. And it makes you unable to move forward because you think something's supposed to happen. It becomes that anticipation. When we meditate, it's supposed to be just experience. Let it flow, let it happen. Okay? And because we're letting it flow and let it happen on its own time, we're not rushing. Whenever you rush, it actually slows you down. If you think of whenever you rush trying to do something, I remember one time when I was in training, we were rushing to do the laundry. We're washing it by hand. And because we were rushing, the person who was carrying the basket on the basket of clothes ended up dropping it right after we just finished washing it. So we had to rewash everything. So not rushing, okay? Don't rush. Then no staring and no fixating. They seem like the same thing, but they're a little bit different. No staring is about your eyes. When we visualize, we want to visualize inside our center. But remember, it is physically impossible for your eyes to see through you. Okay? Just close your eyes. You already can't see through that little flap of skin we call our eyelids, right? It's physically impossible to see. So our eyes, our physical eyes, they don't need to be staring or trying to force so much because that's not what you're using to see. Because we're using our mind's eye. And in that same sense, even our mind's eye, we don't fixate, we don't focus so intently that it becomes stressful, it becomes uncomfortable. That's putting too much effort into it. So that's why no expecting, no rushing, no staring, and no fixating. When you don't do these things, it helps us move forward. These are the very common things that we all tend to do as both new meditators and old meditators. And we tend to slip into it, forgetting that, oh, this is not a good idea. This is not the way to do it. Take a step back, reset, restart, and continue. Okay? So I hope you all remember at least to not do these, or if you realize you're doing it, remind yourself when you do. Okay? So now I open the floor to you all if anyone has any questions. Let's see here. I see a question. Oh, hello, Amit. Thanks for joining on Facebook. And let's see here. I see a few questions in YouTube. As I mentioned, I still can't quite see, but let's see. It says, so Beverly was saying, thank you for the resetting information. Hopefully I can carry that idea into everydayness. Very good. Yes, it's actually, like I said, it's the best advice I was given in meditation. And you're right, it really can be used in everyday life. As everything we've learned in meditation, I've noticed myself that everything I learned, everything I do in meditation, I use it in everyday life. So I'm very glad to share with you all. Another one from Hagzo says, how can you overcome the feeling of internal battle when a negative thought spirals and hangs on? Okay, so how do you overcome that internal battle when a negative thought spirals and hangs on? Well, with negative thoughts and thoughts in general, we tend to not let go very easily, especially when it seems important, we tend to hold on to it like this is lighter and safer. So think of this as our thought, okay? This little notepad. And us holding on to it is me and my holding it. When we hold on to our thoughts, we just hold on and tight and tight. So it's like we want to let go. And when we let go, when we let go, it's like, let go. Oh, oops. No, I'm still holding on. Okay, let go. Still holding on. Okay, wait. Let go. And then it's like you're trying to dangle it, but you're still holding on. This is the thing with our mind. It just doesn't let go so easily. It's not as easy as gravity just going bloop, dropping for us, right? So that's why it takes time to help us slow down. When it's happening, for example, a very negative thought is really spiraling, as you mentioned, this is where we use our meditation object or our meditation mantra. For me, the mantra are tools. The mantra happens to be my go-to tool. So whenever I have a angry thought or a really frustrating time, samarahang, samarahang. And what's funny is my mantra tends to be faster depending on the magnitude of the frustration. So sometimes it's samarahang, samarahang, samarahang. So you use the tool that you use to help you, whatever works for you. And even if it seems like it's not exactly peaceful, sometimes it's a way of helping you just kind of push yourself back. As I mentioned, the mantra can be anything. One of my monk friends said his mantra back when his first years was, what the heck? What the heck? Right? So it's silly, but it actually helped him at the time. And of course, he's a much more peaceful monk now. Just, when you're starting out, whatever works for you right at that time. So what I recommend is using our meditation object or our meditation tools to help us try to get back to our calm. If that's not working, sometimes different hobbies, different things that you already do, that you like to do, can be helpful to help us kind of get away from it for a little bit. If it's just holding on and you aren't able to let go yet, I actually recommend exercise or a shower, something like that. It's like an activity to just kind of physically release. Like exercise can be a physical release. For example, let's say you're really angry, just you need to let out that energy. Do a bunch of push-ups. If you don't exercise much, you won't have to go very long. So it's going to come out, but at least you released it to a degree, or even run or jog or something like that. Energy expenditure can be that good. If if that's not working, the shower. That's another thing I used to do. It would be, sometimes playing a little mobile game, like a cell phone mobile game. I'm like, funny, done. Or watch a short clip that made me laugh or smile. Sometimes a shower, a walk in the park if I'm able and it's not freezing out. Like you start to find different things that you do already that you like to do, and have them become like your tools to help you. Sometimes those are the things I do before I go to meditation, because if you go straight to meditation, as I mentioned in the beginning, what we bring in, it tends to cause us to have different reactions, different experiences. So it's best to let go of it as best you can before you meditate. And this is why that buffer period, or really the transition period from everyday life to meditation time, is important. Taking that time to adjust. As we start doing it more, you'll start to realize what works for you. And it will get easier. All right? Thank you very much for your question. And yeah, it's a good one. There's a lot of us are dealing with this kind of thing often, and that is also kind of part of life. We deal with something all the time. There's always something. Even if our life seems to be more on the happier side or more content, but there's always something that will make it go a little imbalanced. So that's why we adjust. So yeah, thank you very much for your question. Okay. Any other questions or wonders before we go? Oh, before that, reminder, tomorrow is full moon. So tomorrow we'll have our full moon meditation. So I hope you guys enjoy, as I don't have a class at that time anyways, so we won't have to cancel late night. But at least reminder that we have our full moon tomorrow night. So enjoy, get some peace together, and of course have a candle if you're ready, on hand if you'd like, or just have your mind a bright candlelight and spread that peace together. So, as seems no other questions, no problem. Sabai, sabai. And of course, feel free to contact me directly if you ever want to on this QR code. I'm always glad to keep in touch with you all and get to know you. And, of course, keeping a conversation. Though today my eyes are slowly getting better and I'm also very busy today. But I will get back to you other days for sure. So before we go, I'd like to give you all a blessing. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling, and let's brighten up the world together. Also, one more comment here. Says thank you for inner peace time, Diane. Oh, so must be a friend from Diane. Oh, Diane, say thank you. So everyone, I hope you all have a wonderful day and wonderful weekend, and see you guys next time. And of course, for those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like to chat. Take care, everyone.